Aubrey O'Day confided in Omarosa about her 2011 affair with Don Jr. and showed her personal photos and a long chain of dirty texts between them after Trump urged his married son to get some book claims. Aubrey O'Day confided in Omarosa about her affair with Donald Trump Jr. and believed he was going to leave his wife for her, the former White House aide claims. In her explosive new memoir, Unhinged, an insider's account of the Trump White House, the reality TV villain reveals details of Don Jr.'s illicit romance and how he had desperately sought his father's approval. Omarosa claims Trump had urged his son to find some while reminiscing about his past fling with supermodel Carol Alt, who, at the time, was a contestant on The Celebrity Apprentice in 2008. Donald said something like, "Yeah, those were the good old days." He turned to Don Jr. and said, "You've got to get like that. You got to get some like that." Carol just sat there, Ivanka-like, and took it, Omarosa writes. "I remember being disgusted, thinking, Donald, what are you talking about? Your son is married. His wife is pregnant." She claims Don Jr. would follow his father's example 3 years later with his affair with pop singer Aubrey O'Day, who is also a contestant on the show's 12th season. "Aubrey and I knew each other in LA, so when she did the show, she called me to ask for advice," she writes. "I next heard from her when she started seeing Don Jr. She told me, he's leaving his wife. They basically aren't together anymore. They were separated. I didn't believe that. Don Jr. is not leaving Vanessa," I said. "Like father, like son." The next time I saw Aubrey at a diner in LA, she showed me very personal photos that Don Jr. had sent to her, a long chain of dirty texts between them. If she hadn't shown me those photos and texts, I wouldn't have believed it. At the time of the alleged affair, Don Jr. had been married to Vanessa Trump for 6 years and had 3 children. Their affair was first revealed in March, days after Vanessa filed for divorce. Reports claimed the two fell in love on the set of the reality show, and Don had told Aubrey that he was in the process of divorcing his wife. The romance ended in 2012. In her book, Omarosa claims that while she had sympathy for Vanessa, she wrote off Don's cheating as not my business. She claims Don Jr.'s actions likely stemmed from his desire to please his dad and says he had to submit to his father's hazing on the show. If Donald didn't like Don Jr.'s assessment in the boardroom, he'd berate him in front of everyone using words like wrong and stupid. Don Jr. was clearly terrified of his father, she writes. People interpreted his fear as complete and total respect and deference. I did. But now, I see the verbal abuses as a method of control. He was rough on them, so they tried even harder to please him and avoid further abuse.